Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek Vulcans, maybe. Vulcans, maybe babies. Anyway, phenomenal episode.
Yes, truly. Great episode.
Yeah. Today we're watching an episode called The Bonding.
Huh.
Bonding. I don't know. I know it's probably like a bond between two people, but I mean, I'm gonna assume it's like some grotesque fusion between like Picard and Riker or something, and their faces get melded together, and it's some gross body horror.
I'm gonna go with it's not that.
Gross body horror. If it's not that, shit episode.
Okay.
We're gonna see what it's all about. We're gonna get to post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch The Bonding. I loved that.
Yeah, that was great.
Period. I love that. Two real bangers in a row. Actually, I mean, really, four. Yeah, four.
Yeah.
Season 3 has been all good. The first episode I didn't love Evolution, but so far, banger after banger after banger. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, we've had a great streak.
I loved this. Very somber TNG, which I don't think we see too often.
No.
We see it a lot more these days than we did, like, say, back in the TOS era. But no, I was really into this. I like the idea that it is not so much about the away mission itself as it is the aftermath of it. This is something that happens. We get the idea happens in the Enterprise all the time. Mm-hmm. We get the idea that with children on board, this is one of those key differences between like the old crew and the new crew. That Picard kind of has to do this all the time. He always has to like deliver this news to people that have children on board.
I mean, fortunately, the episode implies he doesn't do it so often it is normal. Because everyone is struck that this is a somber moment.
Yeah.
So therefore, at least I feel like we can conclude this doesn't happen as often as death did on TOS.
Yeah. As I did joke during the episode.
Yeah.
You said that, and I was like, well, that's because they put all the red shirts in command. So therefore, they can't all be dying. Unless you're Tasha Yar, but even then you're a yellow shirt. So we did get an interesting Tasha Yar mention in this, though.
We did.
Which I found a great scene.
In a sea of great scenes in this episode.
Yeah. Sort of going back to that thing that I talked about at the end of season 2, was something that I realized the show had sort of pivoted towards, and I think definitely a lot more now in season 3, is that to become an ensemble show, it doesn't so much try to do the every episode is about every character thing. It's more about like individual episodes being about specific characters and passing that torch around. Yeah. However, it doesn't mean that, because this isn't a Data episode, but Data does still get a really great moment in this that I really enjoyed, where he talks to Riker and says that, like, no, I don't understand like why people are asking me how well I knew her, because it doesn't actually, like, of course I didn't know her well, but does that affect the way that I should view these people after they're dead? And Riker's like, no, like did you feel differently with Yar? And he's like, well, of course I did. It's like
he's like I'm noticing, like, within himself. I assume he meant the way he says the line, mm-hmm. that like he's noticing a distinct lack of sorrow compared to when Tasha Yar died.
Yeah, definitely. I really appreciated that moment. Also, I think we're known to often complain about children in Star Trek, but I mean, damn, the kid playing Jeremy was just a good child actor.
Good,
I liked him.
Excellent pick.
The occasional stilted moment, but honestly, like, compared to past Star Trek child actors, aside from Will Wheaton, like, I can't complain with this kid. He's not bad at all.
Yeah, he was killing it, all things considered.
Yeah. Especially that first scene. I really loved that first scene when Picard actually tells him, because I didn't know what to expect going into this episode at all.
Yeah.
So like Picard's like, I have to tell her son now. I was like, okay, cool. And then we cut to the kid, and what the episode was going to be really sunk in for me. I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like this. All right, shit. And we get this fantastic scene where you get the sense, I got the sense at least, that Picard kind of sticks to a script. He's like, there's been an accident, or this, etc.
Because, as Picard puts it, his job's short.
Yeah. Like
a bit a little later in the episode, he's like, I have a very specific role. It's at the start of this process, mm-hmm. and then I sort of realistically and idealistically never have to touch that situation again.
Yeah. on that topic, it's a great episode as well for Deanna Troi, who really gets to, flex the fact that, like, she is quite literally just the most empathetic person among the crew. Like, she has to be.
She has to.
Aside, I'm putting her literal superpowers aside. Her being empathetic is exactly what makes her character what it is, and why she is so needed on this ship. I don't think I've truly understood. We have so many scenes between Picard and Troi, because she is often acted as, like, the mouthpiece for Picard because he's a cold bastard.
Yeah.
But
she is quite literally the ship's counselor. She is there to listen to everybody.
Yeah.
And also speak for when Picard cannot speak.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of, she's a counselor, like a therapist on the ship, basically. Like, where was this during TOS? I kind of want, maybe I'd be a little worried to see TOS tackle mental health. I really would. maybe we should be glad that didn't happen. But no, I truly didn't, like, really comprehend it, I think, until this episode, why the Picard-Troi relationship was what it was, why it was so focused on, why they were always seen together. Mm-hmm. And now I think I really, really get that now. Also, long-running things in our videos, we love Lieutenant Worf. We
love Worf.
He's a lieutenant, right? He's a lieutenant, right?
I think so.
He's chief of security, that's the point, really.
Yeah.
But I think he's a lieutenant. Lieutenant Commander? No.
No.
Is he Lieutenant Commander? I don't fucking know, man.
because
I don't know ranks. We watched over 100 episodes of Star Trek. I don't know the ranks still. I just don't. I know people tell me every goddamn time in the comments. Every single time I say I don't know the ranks, they tell me anyway, and it never sticks. It never sticks in my fucking brain.
I'm pretty sure he's a lieutenant, because I'm pretty confident Data's a lieutenant commander.
Yes, that sounds right. This show also includes their ranks in the opening credits, and I truly it never sticks. I don't know why. Don't bother commenting on it. Don't bother writing comments on it. Please, for the love of God, do not write another fucking comment about the ranks in Star Trek. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. I'm never going to fully understand it. And that's fine. That's okay. I'm enjoying the show nonetheless. Just don't do it. Anyway, there's a cat in this. The cat was cute as fuck.
There's a cat. What was the kid's name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy had a cat, and there is, like, an alien that comes on the ship and tries to, like, make him happy.
Yeah.
And it does this through illusions, and, like, it takes the form of his mother.
Yeah.
And she wants to, like, take him back to the planet, so that way she can make him happy, and, like, the rest of the energy race, I guess.
Yeah, the energy race. I like that. But it is so much of the rest of the episode is trying to tie Jeremy to reality. An episode so focused on grief. Yeah, like, we need to focus on the fact that a big part of grief is acceptance, and that is the goal, and it's great. It's done really well. I think it's handled really tactfully, which I think is the most important part about that. I love Worf in this. I love the idea that Worf, blames himself for this, and sees that he should, like, make up to Jeremy somehow. But I think where the episode really hits it home for me is with Wesley Crusher.
Oh, God.
It easily will be his finest performance in the show so far.
Far, absolutely.
Far and away. He has never had a better moment than that scene where he's talking about that anger that he's held for... Actually, no. Sorry. His second best scene in the entire show is the scene where he's talking about the anger that he held for Picard a long time ago. The actual best scene he's ever had is the scene where he's talking to his mom about his fucking dad. And dude, there is this fucking moment where he is saying, right now, it is all just coming back to me. Sometimes I can't even see his face, and right now...
It's crystal clear.
Yeah. And there is nothing that Beverly can do in this moment. Gates McFadden delivers this wonderful performance, this wordless performance, where she just embraces her son. And it hit me so fucking hard. I just, oh God.
I think it's a feeling that he's feeling, that I think we can all relate to ideally, once you're older, you can more. I think ideally, when you're older, you want to more relate to it.
Yeah.
But it's a feeling I think we'll all relate to eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I know I certainly, knew what that scene was about. But oh man, wow, what an episode! What an episode! Wow. Okay, that was great. Jesus Christ. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek: The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.